All right, so here's a question that I want to add on to this rumor. This bundle, whether it's Mario or Zelda or both, do you think that it's just the game is packed in with it, or you get a download code or whatever? Or do you think it's going to be like a Zelda-themed Nintendo Switch or a Mario-themed Nintendo Switch? Because then I could see the higher price for the bundle. If it is, the themed console. Like, the only Wii U themed console was the Wind Waker edition.
I could see the Zelda bundle definitely being a Zelda console only because of the anniversary and the fact that they basically skipped it. I mean, they did a few things for it, but come on.
Yeah.
That was the worst one yet.
All right, so adding on to that, what would you like to see? Because we've seen some mock-up Switch custom themes or whatever, and they had like the green color scheme with, I think, like the golden inlays or whatever. But what would you personally like to see? Because even if you look at all of the 3DS themes that we had, there was the Ocarina of Time 3D themed 3DS that was black with, I think it had the gold inlay around the top.
Yeah.
And then, the Majora's Mask, which is my favorite, had, the Majora's Mask like etched onto it. The Triforce Heroes had the Hylian crest, and A Link Between Worlds just had the dual Triforce. So what would you imagine this Breath of the Wild themed Switch having on it, color scheme or design wise?
Personally, I like the green color, but I think it looks too generic for Nintendo to go that route.
Yeah, because, what was it? The Skyward Sword had the gold Wiimote that you could buy with it.
Yeah, I actually have the box right behind me.
Yeah, I could see them doing something to where they don't necessarily have a Zelda themed Nintendo Switch, but they do have, as they had the Wiimote packed in, maybe they have themed Joy-Cons in, so like maybe you get golden Joy-Cons that you can snap on to the Switch. I could see them doing that again.
I could see them doing that, and maybe the dock being stylized some way with Breath of the Wild. But I think that they're going to probably have some type of gold finish on them, and then probably something to do with the flowers. So it's going to be gold and white most likely, and not the gold and black that we've seen so much of. Because the logo, I mean, it's white. So
yeah.
I could see them going that route, and I think it would look really nice, to be honest. If they get the right color scheme in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at it right now, trying to picture. I don't really know how. I think that would look great. I would like to see, like, on the back of the Nintendo Switch, if it had the logo for Breath of the Wild with, the flowers around it and the sword going through the Z. I think that would look great.
Yeah.
Especially for a Zelda fan. But yeah, I guess that pretty much brings us to the end of this discussion as well, unless there's anything else you would like to add.
Nope.
All right. One final thing, just really quick. The Wii U, obviously it was a home console. There wasn't a new edition of it that came out, but all of Nintendo's handheld consoles has had, slight iterations, like whether it be the DS to the DSi to the DS XL to the 3DS and 3DS XL. We talked in the past about, whether they come out with a new dock that lets you upgrade the power, but what if they did something as simple as like a Switch XL, to where it's not necessarily more powerful, but it has a larger screen? Do you think that's something you could see within a few years of the Switch?
Yeah, and I think along with a larger screen, it's going to have a larger battery too. So they'll be able to improve on that type of stuff later on.
Yeah, it would be really great if they did like how they have, the 3DS and then the new 3DS, where it's a little bit more powerful, but it has the same resolution. So you're not necessarily getting better graphics, just a higher frame rate or more stability. So
Yeah.
if they did something to where, they have the Switch, but then they had the new Switch or the Switch XL, and along with the larger screen, if it was a higher resolution, because right now, you would imagine at the price that all of the parts take to make the Nintendo Switch, maybe in 2 to 3 years, that same price would be able to buy hardware or the screen to be, maybe an inch or two bigger, but also be in 1080p instead of 720p. Because, as time goes on, the cost of electronics gets, cheaper and cheaper. So, the same price, $300 2 years ago can buy something a lot more now.
Yeah.
Spending $300 on new components. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just crazy thoughts, weird late night rantings from me. But, yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No.
Alright, well, with that, why don't you go ahead and let all of the crazy people still listening know who you are and why they should check you out.
Like I said earlier, I'm Rick, otherwise known as RMFH, and I do Zelda theories and whatnot. You guys should come check me out. I've actually got one coming out here in the next couple days. Jesse is going to be my guest, along with one other person. And yeah.
What's up, everyone? This is Jesse, and welcome to the Inslate. I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you're a fan of my Zelda or gaming news, theory, or discussion videos like this, please consider supporting this channel by donating through patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can get new videos early, be able to join on discussion or theory videos, get shoutouts, and tons of other great rewards. Thank you all so much for allowing me to do this, watching my videos, and especially you Alex Myers, Jonathan, The Itch Network, Magic Tech Review, Harris Priest, and John Frank for your support on Patreon.